Live from Dodger Stadium, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Chris, how about a scouting report?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. He'll also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Just about to get started. This is Anthony Siegler.
48, Anthony Siegler.
And we're underway. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Just missed. Slides for the stop. Throw to first. And that's a great play for the out. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. Not a lot of pop to work with here, Chris. This offense dead last in homers across the league, so they've got to generate runs in ways that aren't quite as effective in today's game.
Boog, they need to play smart baseball. Don't run into outs on the bases and be willing to take your walks when you get the chance. With low home run numbers, pitching and defense have to deliver. If not, things become difficult.
Aye.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Takes it in for the out.
Batting third, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
2 down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Ranger Suarez. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
Nope.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Here's a 1-2. Tried to
go.
check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click. And unfortunately, what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Ball one.
Andy Pajes, the next to hit, takes ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Ball. That's inside.
Two down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1. A sliding stop onto the pitcher, and very nicely done for the out. Scoreless after one. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. Ball
Nope.
one, no
Ball one.
strikes.
That's a ball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. Got him swinging for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's your 1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Second inning here, no score. Now fly ball to right center. Pajes moving under it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 6th, first baseman Nick Sogard.
And next for the Red Sox, Nick Sogard. That one a little bit high. Ball 1.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. On the corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots that are so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
The 1-2. And they'll do it again. Two now. Ground ball right side. Inning over. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
First baseman Freddie Freeman.
No, that's low.
Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Swinging a ground ball, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swings and misses, struck him out. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Gets off a throw, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Dodger
Leading off for the
Stadium,
Red
so
Sox,
stepping in for
shortstop,
Boston,
Andrew
Andrew Monasterio.
Ball, that's out.
There's a strike.
Hey!
And a swing and a miss. In the air to left center. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Duran.
There's a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Here's the 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Tosses to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Batting ninth, catcher Connor Wong.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. That one fouled off.
What do you got?
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. 2 down, nobody on. Sets him down looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in L.A. as we go to the last of the third. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball, that's down.
That one
Ball
inside.
in.
2 balls, no strikes. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball. Comes a 2-2. And now
Ball
it's 3-2,
inside.
and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. And
3.
that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4
Batting
strikeouts.
eighth, shortstop Miguel Rojas.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. And he boots it. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned
Batting
things up
ninth,
for the out.
catcher Dalton Rushing.
So digging in, Dalton Rushing.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big
Ball,
league
that's
level.
outside.
Curveball kind of backed
inside.
up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Still tied at 0, last of the third.
Yeah.
Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That's
Nope.
off the inside
That's
corner.
inside.
Full count now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Line and a base hit into right.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Alex Call.
Ah.
Oh, 1 now. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the Dodgers leave 1. Still no score. On to the 4th. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Anthony Siegler. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Cedon Rafaela.
Hey. Ball 1.
The 1-2. Strike
Hey!
3. It's a strikeout for Yamamoto.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
That's
He
a ball.
might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one
Nope,
just
that's a
misses.
ball.
Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The Bo Sox yet to pick up a hit here. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Down low, it kicks away. To third, tag, save.
No, he's in there.
into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Little chopper rolls foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Sliced hard, but foul. Bounce to the left side. On to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 4th, Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball. You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
In the air on the infield, Siegler. One up, one down.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Edman.
Tap foul at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. And that one hit to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Stays alive. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Didn't go. On the ground to the left, Monasterio. To first,
He's
it
out.
short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That one misses. Ball 3. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Nick Sogard.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Close, but call the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball 2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Couldn't get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andrew Monasterio.
Ball, that pitch is up.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Foul ball. Fastball for a strike. Monasterio wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman, and that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Enrique Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Check
Ball.
swing.
Down.
No appeal. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore.
Foul.
They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Here's a 1-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
And that
Ball,
one
that's
missing low.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And a foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Sogard steps on the bag, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Ball 1.
And that's
That's ball 2.
downstairs. And that's ball 2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's Max Muncy. Caught looking his first time up.
Ball, that's in.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And that drops in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And a count 1-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one almost got him.
Ball 3.
In the dirt. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Called out on strikes. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
That's a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
2 on, 1 out. And he grounds one to the right side. Sogard to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. No score. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Jaron Duran getting ready to hit.
Left fielder, Jaron Duran.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges.
Ball 2.
Just off the inside edge.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Right down the chute. That's strike 1.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
That one lifted to left. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman Anthony Siegler.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Anthony Siegler digs in now. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Fastball to the inside corner for a strike.
Ball 1.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Out towards right center field. Hernandez on his way over. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in L.A., bottom of the sixth, Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Duran on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Designated hitter, Alex Call.
Hey!
Strike two. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Tap back to the mound. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes will hit next. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with two out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Nice grab. Over to first. What a play. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. Top of inning number 7. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Ball one. Ball two.
That one fouled off. The 2-1. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike is a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Caleb Durbin now at the plate.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on. And that one clips the corner.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for Boston,
Tyron
number
Guerrero
41.
into the game. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Leading off for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Off the plate, ball 1.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Abreu takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Garrett Whitlock, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Slayton also throwing. And now the 0-1. To the right side, Siegler. Fires over to first. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Teoscar.
And now
Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez, 1 for 2.
That's a ball.
And now it's 1-2. Stays alive. One, two now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. This one in the air, right field.
Foul
And
ball.
it's a foul ball. On a bounce right side, Siegler. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, and we are still scoreless.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and a new
number
arm on the mound to start the
59,
eighth. Evan Phillips.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
That one pulled foul. Oh, 1 down. In the air, left field, and that'll get down for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
So a change being made at first base. Pinch running for Boston, Romy Gonzalez.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
Nope.
Right through there for a strike. The 2-1. And that
That's
one
ball 3.
cutting but missing down low. Andrew Monasterio waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Andrew Monasterio up next for the Red Sox. Just missed. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. The 1-0. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0. Just
Nope,
missed.
that's down.
Jaron Duran on deck for Boston. Go ahead run at second, and we're in the top of the eighth. Next offer in there for a strike. Strike one. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Really important at bat coming up now.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Evan Phillips done for the afternoon. And he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
They turn things over to the
number
southpaw,
51,
Alex Vesia.
Well, no margin for
Vesia.
error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And that
Whoa,
is
that's down.
downstairs. Ball one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The lefty, the 1-0.
That's
Just
ball two.
missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
On the ground, right side. He gets there on a slide.
Help,
Play
he
at
got
the
him.
plate.
Safe.
Safe. And they take the lead.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Connor Wong.
Next to hit, Connor Wong. Golden opportunity right here. That one
Ball
off
one.
the mark, and that's ball one. Puts a bunt down. To the plate,
Safe. He
save.
beat it.
It's 2-0.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman Anthony Siegler.
First
Ball
pitch,
one.
and he has to get out of the way.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swing and a foul out of play. And a count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a 1-2. On the ground, 2 ball. To the plate for 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder Wilyer Abreu.
Ball
Ball,
one, no
that pitch is out.
strikes.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One now. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
Recognize
Down.
that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it. Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Got him looking. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Dodgers nothing.
Now pitching for Boston.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Justin Slayton.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Muncy digs in. He is struck out, and he is walked.
Max Muncy.
That misses off the outside edge. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Aroldis Chapman, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
On the ground. Tosses to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Miguel Rojas.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Nope. Outside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Dodgers down by a pair here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging. That's out number 2.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way and then just at the last moment it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
So up next, Dalton Rushing. He is singled and he is flied to left. Fastball for a strike. Two down, nobody on. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Dodgers go down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Wyatt Mills. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Leading off for Boston, third baseman Caleb Durbin.
Ball 1.
Action in the pen down there. Edgardo Henriquez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 1-1. Broken bat, rolling to first. Freeman. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Hey!
Mills measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. Just missed. Red Sox leading it by 2 here at the top of the ninth. That clips the corner. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Three-one is on the way. In the air to left center, Pajes should have this one, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Nick Sogard.
Next to hit, Nick Sogard, 1 for 3.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. On a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Hey!
Man at second. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat. Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Man on second, 2 down. In the air, right field. And that is that. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're up 2-0.
Now pitching for Boston.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Aroldis Chapman.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the DH, Alex Call. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now, Brady, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swing and a bouncer. Whips it to first.
No, he's out.
1 out, bottom of the ninth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Hey!
Bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Yeah, that's
Nope,
a little bit
that's a ball.
high. And that's ball one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The Red Sox trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Edman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And the 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.